Alright, so we are now inside of the Nimbasa City Gym, and Clyde has something to say. He says, "What do you think? Surprised, right? The gym is, speaking frankly, a glittering fashion show and a dazzling stage. Well, for now, I'll give you this." And he hands out the typical fresh water. "In this Pokemon gym, we'll have you proceed by defeating the trainers waiting on the catwalk. By the way, electric-type Pokemon don't do well against ground-type moves. Oh, but ground-type moves don't work against a Pokemon called Emolga, so please be careful." Boom. Welcome to the Nimbasa City Gym. A stylish Pokemon battle and fashion show created by Pokemon and trainers is starting now. And I'm pretty sure I still have Ampharos in the first slot, so that's not too good. But and something else to keep in mind in this gym is the fact that, actually I guess Koffing's out, but anyway, something else to keep in mind is the fact that the majority of Elesa's Pokemon and the Pokemon in this gym can paralyze your Pokemon. So that's not very good, but something you can do to kind of combat that is use Cherry Berries. And for example, you can get a Cherry Berry back in Route 5 from a Pokemon Ranger, and pretty much just attach it to your Pokemon, and once they get paralyzed, they will pretty much instantly heal. So, and speaking of being paralyzed, that's the move that'll typically do it, Thunder Wave. And fortunately, even if I can't actually attack, it shouldn't be that big of a deal, considering Elekid is currently poisoned. Let's see, maybe I should send out my Servine. And on one hand, this is kind of a good choice of Pokemon in this gym because of the fact that it is it's grass type against the electric types, except for the fact that, just like what Clyde said, Emolga is part flying and part electric, so it can use flying type moves to pretty much destroy my Servine, unfortunately. And that's why I didn't put a lot of time into training Flaffy. Or training my Servine, I mean. Now that I think about it, maybe I could put leftovers on my Servine. So that way I could use Mega Drain to get HP back, and I could have Leech Seed to get my HP back, and I could have leftovers to gain a little bit of HP too. Now some dumb dogs are barking. For no reason other than the fact that, well, they're dogs. But as it looks, this tactic is going pretty well. It's just that it takes forever, so it's kind of boring, unfortunately. What? It's already over? Alright, so actually for the time being, I think I'll just go heal up and buy some paralyzed heals, because I think I only have maybe 2. And I'm sure I'll probably need them. And it'll save me from having to come all the way back to the Pokemon Center multiple times. Save a little bit of time. And if I didn't mention before, the quick and easy way to go about beating this gym is to pick up a ground type like Sandile, which can easily be done at Route 4. Yeah, I'll get like 5 of them, whatever. And maybe, I don't really need any revives, so that should be it then. Oops. Alright, so let's see, who do I have right now? I guess I can stick with Koffing. Bow, bow. Are you beautiful as a trainer? Surprise me. It's kind of a weird question. There are a lot of flappies in this gym. So I'll use poison gas. Get my poison on, and then double up with Venoshock to get my double damage. Wow, he really wants to decrease my speed. Or she, I guess. And bam! Effectively one-hit KO, kind of. And I don't think I've said it before, but my general tactic for this playthrough on this gym is to, instead of using like a ground type, I'm instead going to pretty much try to use Koffing to poison, damn, I'm forgetting her name. Oh, Elesa. I'm going to try to poison her Emolgas because she uses Volt Switch, which is a move that deals damage, and then it's kind of like Baton Pass in the way that it switches out the user for a different Pokemon. So that way, if I just poison all of her Pokemon, it doesn't really matter who is using Volt Switch and switching out and all that different type of stuff, because at the end of the turn, someone will be taking damage if I end up poisoning everybody. And also, let's see, I'll go ahead and put my leftovers on Koffing. Considering he's going to be my main attacker. And also, considering he was paralyzed, and I didn't even notice it, I'll go ahead and heal him. Go ahead and heal him right there. And let's press on. And I think this might be the last of the trainers before Elesa. The show is coming to its finale. Now I'll see if you are worthy to stand on the same stage as Elesa. Oh, Ampere. I don't even know how to pronounce that. It's so fancy with its little accent mark. Such strength and beauty. You've got what it takes to share the same stage as Elesa. Oh, I thank you. Alright, so we're done with all of the gatekeepers, and now we get to see Elesa strut her shit. It's like a remixed Pokemon team. And I might as well just go back and heal one last time. And so far it seems like my poison tactic is kind of working. I mean, my Koffing never got knocked out or anything like that, so it should be good to go. And if that doesn't work, I do have my Growlithe. It's pretty good level. And my Ampharos as well. But my Servine probably shouldn't do too good. Yeah, mainly because one, Emolga's Volt Switch will, you know, get rid of Leech Seed. And, who else is there? Yeah, Zeepstrika. It has a fire move, so it's kind of one of those things where on the surface it may seem like Servine would be good, but it's really not. So before we take her on, let's go ahead and save. So that way, if I do actually lose, which could happen, I won't lose like half of my money. So let's see, let's check my Pokemon real quick, see what we got going. Let's see if there's any items that strike out to me that I should put on. I could, just for the hell of it, put the Miracle Seed on Snivy, or Servine, I mean. Although, never mind, it totally already has one. So, I guess I won't be putting a different one on it. Yeah, I don't know, I mean, ooh, I could be using, like, an X attack or something like that, so. Welcome to the main stage. My beloved Pokemon and your Pokemon shall compete. We're going to see whose star shines brightest. And I think she has 4 Pokemon. Yes, she does. The coat's off. We're ready to go. And we're starting off with Emolga. So hopefully my Poison Gas will hit it. And we can do a little bit of damage. Wow, yeah, it went right for it. And it actually did quite a bit of damage. So this is not looking too good for me. At least Poison Gas hit though, because its accuracy is really bad. So that's good. And I don't think Flappy has Volt Switch, so. And that too. In the meantime, I'll be getting my my leftovers on. So never mind. It totally does have Volt Switch, and that did a lot of damage. Fortunately, it's poisoned, so when it does find its way back in, it will, you know, not be in too good of shape, I guess. So let's see. I'll send out my Sawaddle. That'll take a hit for me while I revive my Koffing. And that's another thing about being this point in the game, is the fact that you can actually buy revives, so a lot of things are substantially less difficult because of that. So So I'll send out my Pat Rat. So that way I can use a Super Potion. Now I'll have a fully healed up Koffing. So I can send it out and do some poison damage. Fortunately, it's sending Flaffy out. I don't know who I should send out. I mean, I guess I could send out Servine. That way, theoretically, at least Flaffy will do little to no damage to it. Okay, that kind of sucks. Although, I guess it's good that we're getting the Hyper Potions out of the way now, so at a more pivotal time, closer to the end of the battle, she doesn't whip it out. Especially considering Flaffy is poisoned, so it's going to be taking damage anyway. Alright, that's not too bad. Although I probably should have been using Leech Seed those first 2 turns. I'll use it now for the hell of it, although it may end up using Volt Switch. And I have no clue why I tried to use Leech Seed, but it doesn't really matter in the end. And realistically, Flaffy is probably the only Pokemon that Servine had a chance against, so... And Koffing gets the experience also. So, even though it got knocked out and then came back, but... Anyway, let's send out Koffing because we didn't actually get a chance to poison Emolga. So, even if it uses Volt Switch, it will be totally fine if I get a poison off on whatever Pokemon it gets switched out to. And hopefully it lands. Ooh, Joltik. So Joltik is a Pokemon that my Growlithe can do some pretty good damage to. And I'm tempted to heal, but you know what? I want to go balls to the walls and try to use Venoshock. And who are we sending out now? Cool, Emolga. Kind of wish I used Poison Gas again. I kind of should have saw that coming, but oh well. Damn, got a little bit of damage. And you know what I'm predicting right now? I am predicting it's going to use Volt Switch. So I will go ahead and send out my Ampharos because it'll do next to no damage. There we go. And then we will get whoever gets sent out, Joltik, again. And I was going to use Thunder Wave if it was Zebstrika, but instead, I really don't feel like getting rid of the poison, so I'll just use Shakedown. And it ends up using Thunder Wave, which sucks for me. But, let's see, it's still going to take like another turn even beyond this one, so for it to get knocked out by poison damage, so that kind of sucks, but never mind. I wasn't fully paralyzed, so there we go. Now we're down to 2 Pokemon, either Zebstrika or Emolga. So she sends out Zebstrika, and I think I'll try to get off a Thunder Wave. So that way I can at least slow down V-Strika. Oh wow, it can't even... Okay, there we go. It can't even get hit by electric attacks, by the looks of it. That's awesome for me. Let's see, what kind of Pokemon do I have? I have two. I have Koffing, which has next to no health, so it's good that I noticed that. And then after Koffing, I have Growlithe. So let's go ahead and heal up Koffing, and then Ampharos. Wow, that's amazing. I could not have asked for anything more right there. So that was a good way to kind of bypass V-Strika's motor drive ability. And let's see. You know what I'm going to do? I'm going to send out Growlithe because now that it's paralyzed, I don't really feel like I need to poison it. So I think I will use Fire Fang on it. And considering Growlithe is pretty speedy, it will go first. And it just so happened to flinch. Or actually get fully paralyzed. But either way, same difference. And there it flinched. Wow. And because she already used her Hyper Potion, she doesn't have any more items to use, so this is looking pretty good for me. Now we just have Emolga, who has half health left, and even if it does use Volt Switch, it's not gonna go and actually get anything done. So there we go, one more hit. And we have officially beat Elesa. There we go. And that's it. So yeah, that wasn't too bad. Although I did have pretty high level Pokemon. Well, now you're an even more wonderful trainer than I expected. Your sweet fighting style swept me off my feet. Take this. Do-do-do-do-do-do-do. So we get the Bolt Badge, which probably allows Pokemon up to level 50 to obey us. If you have 4 badges, including this Bolt Badge, Pokemon up to level 50, including traded Pokemon, will obey you. Also, here's this move I like. Feel free to use it if you want to. And we get TM72 Volt Switch, which I'm pretty sure I've explained it probably a couple of times. So, Volt Switch lets the Pokemon switch with a different Pokemon after attacking. Of course, if you don't have another Pokemon in your party, you can't switch. And that's it. So now we will be heading back to Route 5. Wait, please walk with us. Ryan, so cool, stunning. Bravo, whoa, wonderful. A shining example of a trainer. Since that's what you are, you should be able to collect all the gym badges and reach the Pokemon League. Then you and your Pokemon will shine even brighter. Alright. So anyway, we're going to head to Route 5, and I don't think there will be any more interruptions. And at Route 5, we will be battling with Heartbreaker Charles from the first game. And last time he had a triple battle or a rotation battle, and this time it's going to be the same. So anyway, I'll just save that for the next video, considering this video is like 25 minutes long. So hopefully I'll see you there.